Hello kids, welcome back again to our video lessons in math subject. We are now in quarter 3, week 3 and 4. The reference that I am using from Math for Life can be found on page 164. Your teacher is Ray D. Montesilio. At the end of this lesson, you're expected to get the prime factorization of a number. Please prepare the following: your ball pen and paper. This is a sample worksheet paper that you are going to use. For today's lesson class, you will be learning about the prime factorization. When a number is written as a product of factors that are all prime, the string of factors is called the prime factorization of the number. Like for example, 3 times 2 times 3 is equal to 18. 3, 2, and 3 are the prime numbers of 18. Now let's try to look at these diagrams below. It shows two different ways to find the factors of 18. These diagrams are called factor trees. Now we have a given number 18. To factorize number 18, we need to think of two numbers that will get a product of 18. So I decided to use 3 and 6 because when we are going to multiply, 3 times 6 is equal to 18. Since 3 is already a prime number, we don't need to factorize. So let's proceed to number 6. Since 6 is a composite number, we need to factorize. We need to think again of two numbers that will get a product of 6. So I come up to this number 2 and 3. Because when we are going to multiply, 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Since 2 and 3 are the prime numbers already, we don't need to factorize anymore. So the prime numbers of 18, factors of 18, are 3, 2, and 3. 3 times 2 times 3 is equal to 18. To the other diagram, it's just only the same thing from the first diagram. Just take note that the product is the same even if the factors are written in a different order. Now, let's try another example. Let's try to find the prime factorization of a number. So our given here is 50. Now, let's try to think of two numbers that will get a product of 50. So, let's try to use 2 and 25 because when we are going to multiply, 2 times 25 is equal to 50. Since 2 is already a prime number, we don't need to factorize. Let's proceed to the number 25. Since 25 is a composite number, we need to factorize. Let's think again of two number that will get a product of 25. So, we will use 5. 5 times 5 is equal to 25. Since 5 is already a prime number, we don't need to factorize. So, this will end up to find the factorization. 2, 5, 5 are the prime numbers. They are the factors of 50. Meaning to say, 2 times 5 times 5 is equal to 50. So, this is how you are going to find the prime factorization of a number using factor tree. For your first activity class, you're just going to copy and answer on your paper B and C only. This can be found on page 167. For your test 2, find the prime factorization of each number by using factor tree. Show your solution on your paper. Instructions class, please keep your worksheets, paper, and submit it to your teacher on the next returning and submission every Monday. Thank you for listening class. Video lesson has ended. And goodbye.